Omelagah Inc. was founded on the basic idea that everybody deserves a second chance. We believe that everybody who has a developmental disability deserves the right to have love, respect, and support just like anyone else in the community.
When the company first started, we worked with individuals who have forensic backgrounds and that have developmental disabilities. Individuals that have a forensic background, they've been involved with the criminal justice system at some point. Some of them are on probation or parole.
Sometimes it's accidental. Sometimes it's on purpose. Sometimes it's an emotion that all of a sudden overcomes them and they act on it. Timing is everything. You do it in front of a policeman and you're going to have problems.
The very first time that I met Byron, he was pretty agitated, I believe, because we were going to do something that he didn't want to do that day.
I've grown to know that I had a very bad anger issues, which got me in trouble with the law. I got myself arrested.
My name is Alex. I got arrested and they took me to jail for talking to a small church. It was not a good situation.
I brought this young man into our program. He was very secluded, didn't want to really get involved with people, and he was locked up quite a few years.
I've been in Puerto Rico about 14 or 15 some years.
You know, they talk about how it is in the institutions. You have your guard up. You're always ready to fight. You're always looking over your back, looking over your shoulder, and that's the nature of being in institutions. As a program manager, I make a lot of visits to speak with the clients and as well as with the staff. It's generally one-on-one, and so you get to spend a lot of time with them. The more you work with these individuals, the more you learn about them. You learn their behaviors, you learn their do's and don'ts, what they like, what they don't like, what sets them off.
It's a different form of help, more direct. It's more to help them learn how to be self-sufficient, helping to help themselves.
Ping pong setup is like ping pong versus pool. So this is a pool table underneath this.
We helped him establish some rules or guidelines to stay by when we're out in the community, or when he goes to church, or when he's at school, and things like that.
Well, the rule is give people space, but don't laugh at their conversation.
Omelagah has helped me maintain my anger issues, helped me stay out of jail.
Within a period of a month or so, he seemed to, be more kind of go with the flow, and I noticed he was doing some different breathing techniques.
I tip my head back, put my feet outward, and breathe. Releases a lot of stress.
What we do is we find interesting individual-based programs to help people who are forensically involved redirect their time and get into a space that's more productive and helps them live a law-abiding life.
Byron has these tailored lesson plans towards his interests that are also educational.
I am doing some math problems.
There's a method that I've taught a lot of the clients that have that involve like counting lines, like with addition and subtraction.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Perfect. We also work on like job skills.
I would like to work as a businessman in fashion.
Clean the movie theater and work for Bart.
Whatever assignments they can give me, I would like to work for them.
We try and allow them to push and find out what their limits are, and not to feel sorry for themselves, but to work through it and learn and develop.
We have a point system that they earn points by basically taking care of business, having a positive behavior. At the end of the week, they cash them in. You get X number of tokens, and you turn it into a gift card. It's a very good motivation.
The more they enjoy being in an environment like what they're afforded through Omelagah Inc., the stronger the case for staying away from the dark side.
This is a step towards someone living a law-abiding, productive life in the community.
We know for a fact we're going to have some challenges, and the question is, how do we deal with those challenges? Do we respond in a real negative fashion, which gets a negative response from them, or do we respond in a mellow, smooth fashion and try to gain a positive response and eliminate that behavior in the future?
If there's ever something that happens like that used to trigger one of those old behaviors, it only gets as far as, okay, I understand, which is really incredible. He's developed a lot of patience.
I had a gentleman that actually challenged me and didn't really shock me. It just caught me off guard, but didn't shock me. Threatened to take me out, as he said, but over something real silly. And I, talked with him, told him have a seat and let's talk about it. After a couple minutes, we went outside. He took a cigarette. He was smoking a cigarette. And he apologized, and I asked him what was that all about. He said, I don't know. He said he had a flashback of being in an institution. So staff are working with him in a positive way. That I saw him from the very beginning, and you look at him now, and you can see the growth.
Through Omelagah Inc., we want to help them, keep them safe, allow them to grow as individuals and be able to take care of themselves in a controlled environment that allows many freedoms and educational opportunities that will allow them, as time goes by, less control over them.
So regardless of anybody's interaction with the criminal justice system, we believe that they deserve a second shot.
They have a right to have whatever dignity they can get out of life. And that, I think, is one of the things that we try and accomplish. They can be, and we anticipate will be, a welcome addition to the community.
I have been very blessed that all of it happened. It really helped change my life.